North of Ontario, on past Baffin Bay. Keep heading straight and you're well on your way. This story begins just over that snowy knoll, in a toy factory at the magic North Pole. You see, every 1,000 years a great event transpires. The world holds its breath as Santa Claus retires.
Oh no, Santa's gonna be late for his own party again.
But this time was different. Santa wasn't just tardy, he never showed up to his own retirement party. The elves were confused. Who was to blame? Santa hadn't even told them his replacement's name. But just then and there, out in the snow, the elves heard a high-pitched "Ho, ho, ho!" Could that be Santa, the old or the new? Elves and reindeer weren't sure what was true. They scurried outside because the laugh sounded close, and just outside the factory they found billionaire Jeff Bezos.
Hello, my friends. I've got very good news. The old Santa is gone. But don't have the blues. Your future is bright. You'll love your position now that I've finalized my toy factory acquisition. Yes, I'm the new Santa,
He uttered quite clammily.
but just call me Jeff because my employees are like family.
Jeff started to change things, always quite hurried. It wasn't long before the elves and reindeer were worried,
This can't be right.
said the elf named Holly.
Santa is usually friendly and jolly. There's a few weeks until Christmas. There's not much time left to find the new Santa because it sure isn't Jeff.
Holly and her friends tracked down some clues, because without proper evidence it's hard to accuse. She had to save Christmas. She knew the high stakes. She even investigated through her scheduled bathroom breaks. She knew that she was on the right track when she found a message concealed in a crack. It was clear that Santa knew there'd be a mess, because this note said the new Santa was BS. Holly slipped by Jeff while he was on his throne, and she found out who Santa had called on his phone. She looked over the list while Jeff counted his money and saw that his last call was to Jack and to Honey. She got on old Blitzen and flew into the night. She didn't know where Santa was, but the children might.
Honey, Jack, it's an emergency. So sorry to speak with such dramatic urgency. Have you seen Santa Claus since you spoke? Can you round up and rally the many townsfolk?
Honey and Jack both jumped on the spot. I know who could help us a lot. Bianca's the key. She'll be the trick, because she thinks just like Saint Nick. She has a knack for giving great gifts. She's jolly and fun and gives spirits a lift. Yes, those are factors that need to apply. Not only that, but she knows how to fly. Holly and Blitzen and Honey and Jack headed to Bianca's to get Christmas back.
Bianca, please help us. Jeff's a terrible Saint Nick. He's making us work day and night when we're sick. He's changing the rules for who gets what toys. Girls are only getting 70% the toys of the boys.
I've heard enough, Bianca declared. We're taking back the North Pole. Jeff Bezos should be scared. We'll get in my plane and we'll move with just cause to find and save the real Santa Claus. Bianca told her plan with a confident aura. She knew where to start, so they flew to Elora. They could build a machine that could track Santa down, that could fly in the air to cover more ground. But just as the plan started coming together, the Alexa began predicting bad weather.
It's too late, Bianca. I've taken control. There's no point in trying to reach the North Pole. I'm kicking off Christmas early this time by signing everyone up to the new Christmas Prime. You'll see the old Santa, he was one to coddle, but giving gifts for free is a bad business model. My drones are unleashed all over the world. No one can stop them, especially not one girl. They'll register everyone for a low monthly fee, and Christmas will be more profitable for me.
Holly and Blitzen and Honey and Jack were sad that they may not get Christmas back. How could they stop so many drones? There was only 5 of them. They were alone. But Bianca wasn't worried. She was prepared. I told you before, Jeff Bezos should be scared.
With a barn full of machinery and Holly's elf powers, they created a whole arsenal in under 3 hours. There were 3 waves of drones they needed to stop, so they needed to split up and cover each rooftop. Jack and Blitzen would go and protect East Asia, starting in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Honey took Europe with a base camp in Prague, flying on a magically imbued Walker the dog. Bianca and Holly could cover the rest. Their new anti-drone equipment would be put to the test. They had everything they needed to see their plan through as they climbed into their magic Christmas Cessna 172. The team was assembled. They took to the skies, ready to destroy Jeff Bezos' lies. The fake Santa would surely pay for his crime. He won't get away with it. Not this time.
You can call me Cameron, like it's love at first sight. I got a hole in my heart from a book I didn't write. Got a pocket full of fries, guess I'm only getting eyes for you. And I don't know what to do about the fact I couldn't date her. Not now or even later, cause her sister plays a strat. And the whole school kinda hate her, but it really do not matter. I don't care if I sound kinda lame, or if I maybe sound insane. About the first name Bianca, the last name Stratford. Only pretty girl I will wear a fancy hat for. Anything she's asking, as long as I can be by her side. I got Bianca in my eyes, cause her first name Bianca, the last name Stratford. Only pretty girl I will wear a fancy hat for. Anything she's asking, as long as I can be by her side. I got Bianca in my eyes. You see that girl just walking by? She's kinda fly, I wouldn't lie. She barely knows that you're alive. I'm sure it's fine, yeah, I don't mind. All dressed in impressive, hope you don't tease me. Nothing, my heart is making me queasy. Know when it's hot, it barely seems easy. Walk on by, I almost stop breathing. Can't believe that we share this air. Can't believe that you almost care. Can't believe I can't help but stare. Cause the first name Bianca, the last name Stratford. Only pretty girl I will wear a fancy hat for. Anything she's asking, as long as I can be by her side. I got Bianca in my
The battle was long and the outcome was murky. The team converged in a dogfight over Turkey. They were up against the last of the false Santa's bots, and Christmas Prime wouldn't be installed on the world's Echo Dots. But just as the Bay of Antalya saw peace, a great clatter or such arose from the east. It was Jeff the Pretender heading in fast. This battle would be over at last. A torpedo released and hit square and true on the left aileron of Bianca's Cessna 172. As they rushed through the air past Jeff dressed in red, the wind pushed the hat off the billionaire's bald head. As Bianca and Holly fell from the sky, plummeting from 30,000 feet high, Jack swooped in to catch the falling pair, while Honey and Walker distracted the man with no hair. Now Holly had a plan and had to act fast.
Blitzen, go catch that falling hat.
The reindeer dove down in a snap and tossed to its riders the bright red wool cap. Jeff's torpedoes were aimed once again, but Holly's Santa radar interrupted just then.
According to our radar, Santa is near.
That's impossible, Jeff yelled with a sneer.
But it is possible,
Holly said as she recalled the note, the one that the previous Santa had wrote. Santa's powers were passed through a perilous test, and the new Santa was Bianca S. Jeff Bezos, kneel, Bianca proclaimed. It is high time you've been properly tamed. I've looked into your heart with my Yuletide vision, and I know what to do. I've made my decision. I'll give you a gift. I know just the thing. Your own barren planet where you can call yourself king. It's time to go and start your long trip, and from my magic bag I'll pull your spaceship. Jack and Honey said thank you, Bianca and Holly, but we really should get back to our lolly. And Christmas was saved, Jeff Bezos was gone, and Bianca Claus would carry the tradition on.